Hi, I'm Alyonna. Welcome to your reading for the week ahead. So let's pick a card. Hi, Group 1. Welcome. Let's dive into your energy. Okay, so you are currently being prepared to move into a new direction, to walk into a new path. And this path will manifest after the September eclipse. So it's almost like you are on the bridge, about to reach the door that you're meant to walk through that will take you into a whole new energy. So you may have been feeling like, it's a bit of a pause, things have not been moving forward. There's something that you've been wanting to do and it's kind of come to a point where you're losing hope and you think, I don't know if this can work. I don't know if I can do this. And I'm here to tell you that you can. Okay, things are going to change. September, things are going to change for you. This is just a little bit of like setbacks, delays and things like that. But, it's going to pass. Okay, so there's a good chance of you meeting someone as well, because I feel like you're stepping out of the energy of feeling alone. I see support coming in. Any money issues that you have will you will find resolutions to any problems that you have, including money. There you go. I heard a ding there. Okay. So what I'm hearing is step out of the energy of fear because things have not been working as you want it to work. So you've kind of gone into that fear-based energy. For some of you, it's like, okay, cut my spending here. Don't do this, don't do that. So you've kind of put yourself into that limited energy, and that's kind of stopping things from happening. They're saying that in order for the flow to happen, you need to open the gates first, which means that you should be trusting that if I spend on things that I want and I really want something, I really feel like it, I will get it. And I trust that the universe will, provide with these things, whatever that I want. And the money, everything will come to you. So if you go with this energy of fear, like it's not going to work, and if you really want something, say for example, food, and you're really craving something, but then you think, oh, I should not spend money. I should save because, I've got very, limited money till the end of the month. Then you are closing the gate to the money flow. So if you really want something, and I don't mean like randomly spend on things like, I'm just going to spend like crazily. Is this something that you really want? You want to eat something, you go get it. You see something that you really, really like and you've been thinking about it for days, you get it. There's something that you need. For someone, I'm hearing you need to get new slippers. Whether it's house slippers or shoes going out, there's something wrong with your shoes, the one that you usually wear, your everyday shoes or something like that, there's something wrong with it. Go get new ones. So if you're, holding yourself back saying, nah, I can manage, I can still manage, I'll just struggle a little bit more, you're blocking the flow, okay? There is improvements coming into your life. You just got to step out of your usual routine and do things differently, okay? Try new things. For someone here, go to new places. So, for example, going to a different coffee shop, or for someone else here, it's like a laundromat. So if you always go to one place, now try a different place. There's a chance of you meeting someone that is going to change your life. Okay, so this week, it's important that you step out of the usual routine. You try different things, okay? You step out of that fear-based energy and you stop sabotaging what can probably come to you. Because there's a lot of things that can come, but this is energy here where you kind of, sabotage everything here. Make sure you're not going into like sacrifice energy, because a lot of you're like, oh, I gotta save, I gotta do this, I should not. Don't feel guilty about spending on yourself, okay? Do things for yourself here. There's a lot of new changes coming in, codes, messages. I see you going to a place where people are speaking a different language. There's also psychic communication and things like that. So trust your intuition. You're getting a lot of messages, a lot of signs. Because I just keep hearing like different language. So it can be light language. It can be a place where people speak a different language. So this whatever that's coming in, whatever you're hearing at this point, the energy there is powerful. Okay, it's helping you. It's there to help you. All right. Luck is on your side. Okay, by the end of this week, any obstacles that was in your way will be lifted. There was some blocks here and there before, but there's something that you have done that has cleared the blocks for you now. So you're moving into a brand new energy. You're feeling good again. You're feeling magical again. And, you are ready to continue building your foundation, because you were trying to build something, you were trying to do something, but it wasn't really working, or maybe you got sick and there was things happening. Okay, and honestly, there's a part of you that fears this success. There's a small part of you that fears it. So when you're about to reach that energy where, yes, I can do this, you fall sick. And that's your energy. You're putting the energy out there subconsciously. So you really need to tap into the energy of love and success and happiness. Some of you are afraid of money, and some of you are afraid of love. So you got to make some changes, because the universe is about to bless you big time this week. Okay, and if anyone is not being sincere to you, if someone is trying to play you, you will find out about it this week. Okay, so you gotta trust what the universe is showing you. Okay, and now I'm gonna use the tea leaf deck to see any messages. So something's ending in your life. Okay, a situation where you feel like things are not moving forward, that's ending. For some of you, this end is connected to a male. Okay, with an older male. We also have, so definitely an energy linked to a man. Okay, so this is an older male with either light skin or blonde hair or no hair. Okay, so there's something happening. Maybe this person might be falling sick, or they are moving out of your life, or there's someone who is crossing over. Okay. And if it's an older male, then it feels like it's time, So right now, your intuition is spot on. So trust this, okay? You need to defend yourself. But whatever that's going on here, like I mentioned earlier, it's just a temporary situation. Okay, end of this week, you will receive a gift. You will receive a gift. There's 2 cards here. So someone's going to give you something. You're going to get a gift. For some of you, it's a donation, a present, or it's like a surprise. It will come to you like a surprise. Okay? So this is, you will be receiving or giving a precious gift. And then here with the box, it says you will receive a gift. So, this is like double confirmation here that you are receiving a gift. Okay? Back of the deck here. Trying to build this tower, okay, dealings or relationship with a man. So for sure here, there is a connection to a man. For some of you, there are 2 males in your life that is connected to you right now. However, no matter what happens around here, you will receive what you need this week. You will get whatever that you need. Okay, you're going to be okay. And this is here something about you, about your house. They're saying that you are safe in your home. Okay, for some of you, you're planning to move to a new place, so you might find a new place this week. You might get an idea. Oh, I'm also hearing that there's a big chance of you moving in the future. Okay, so you're moving and you're going to get a message or like a tip as to where you're going to move. So, all of a sudden, maybe some ads pop up on your phone about a certain country, a certain city, suburb, whatever. And it comes up a few times and you just feel something inside. That's confirmation that, that's where you're meant to move. Okay? Now, just a few more messages to see what else you need to know. Group 1. Is there anything else you need to know at this time? Let's get some advice for you. Okay? So, gifts of money, time or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan or paying off debt. So this week, money is coming to you. Okay, money is coming. That's for sure. Okay, that's 100%. Money is coming. So someone here might win the lottery. You might get some inheritance. You may get a gift, payout. Maybe someone owes you money, child support, alimony, something. Okay, so money is coming to you. All right, and this is what's owed to you, and because you get it, you're able to now let go of any anger that you're holding on towards someone or something, and you just feel like, okay, I feel like I am supported, because for a while now you felt like you were not seen, you were not supported, and so you feel like you can move on. There's a heart chakra healing as well, and the lower chakras, so the root and the sacral chakras healing as well. I'm going to let you ask a yes or no question before I end. Yes or no? Yes or no? It says no. Spotted, reputation, going bad. It's a rotten idea. Okay, so whatever you were thinking, it's not a good idea. Okay, do we have any other messages? Anything else that group 1 may need to know? Let's see, using the tarot, is there anything else that group 1 may need to know? So you're going to be offered something. Okay, you're going to be offered money. Money is coming to you. Okay, for some of you, you're afraid to receive this offer because you've been given offers before that you don't really like, and this time they're saying that it's something that you will be happy with. I'm also hearing that if you get something now, some sort of offer, accept it, because you might think that it's not something that you want, but eventually it will become something that will help you. Okay, it's just a matter of time. It will become something that will help you. Okay, now I'm gonna stop. Thank you for watching. I will speak to you in the next video. Hi group 2, welcome. Let's dive into your energy for this week. So, depression. So you're feeling a little bit low, feeling a little bit off, because the last couple of weeks has not been the best. You could be sick, maybe a viral, feeling lethargic, no energy. There have been some issues for someone here, an issue in your workspace, so there's disharmony around you. Okay, so the best thing that you can do is to bring harmony into your home or your room, wherever that you stay. Smudge the space, light candles, clear the space. I'm hearing organize things. So things are very disorganized around you. Okay, something as simple as, clearing, say, a cutlery drawer or sorting out your wardrobe. Little things like that will shift the energy. Okay, I'm also seeing that you need to have a bath. So set up a bathtub, put flowers in there, put scent oils, Epsom salt, things like that. Okay, just don't put peppermint into your bath, because that's something that I did once, and then my asshole was on fire. So I don't even know why. I usually put lavender, and this time I thought, oh, let's put some peppermint in there, and then I was like, ouch. So yeah, no mint in your bathtub, but yeah, do something nice, put candles around, bring the energy of love and tidiness and cleanliness to you. So even if you go and visit, say, a bathhouse, a hammam, somewhere that you get a body scrub, a spa, even that will clear energy for you. Okay, that's all that you need to do, because what I'm seeing is there are issues happening outside of you, and then when you come back, because there's a lot of clutter around you, things are not organized, so the energy is kind of trapped in there. It feels like spider webs around you. So all this negativity that you've picked up from outside, it's just sitting in your house. So clear stuff. Okay, make sure there's no dirt or old food stuff and all that, whether it's in the dustbin or not. But if it's old food and things in the bins in your house, it's also causing some issues. So clear all that this week. Okay, so this week you are coming out of stagnancy. If you have any money issues, it's all going to be good this week. Okay, it's all coming out. If you have children, there might be a few things coming up to do with your kids. You might have to speak up for a kid, going to their school, talking to their teacher, or something like that. Something like that's coming up. However, I do feel like this week is a week where you really need to bring the energy back to you, focus on you. There's energy of you being by yourself. It's like needing to go into hermit mode, standing by yourself, standing up for yourself. It's time to stand alone, solitude, and kind of awakening the fire within you. This is a state of rest, preparation before your phoenix rises. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so bring the energy back to your body. Okay, focus on you, do some healing work, because things are going to change. Okay, things are going to change. By the end of the week, you have a suspicion about something that's not right. Something needs to change. And so I see the transformation happening by the end of this week. Okay, Virgo, again, get organized. Okay, and if you have plants and you have not been watering your plants, please go water them because they are thirsty, right? And if you have plants and they're dying and they're thirsty, then you're also bringing in negative energy into your life. Okay, some of you might be planning to start on some vitamins or some medical things, a medical plan. Okay, you're going to be okay. I'm hearing that you're going to be fine. Okay, you're coming out of any negative energy. The only way to get out of any if you're coming down with illness or sick, the way to get out of this energy, to heal energetically, is to let go of the anger. Okay, let go of the anger. You're still very bitter inside about something that happened to you. Let go of that and everything changes for you. Okay, there's going to be big changes here when it comes to your relationships as well. For some of you, it's about finance or assets within your relationship. But there's two ways that things can go. It's like your relationship becomes really intense and you get really close together, or you just think, this is it, I'm done, and you go your separate ways. Okay, so there's a transformation there. But I do see something very positive here. So, I feel like it will end beautifully should you choose it. If you're happy and then things come up and you're fighting, arguing about things, then, you make it work. For someone here, I'm hearing that you went through a betrayal and you chose to forgive and make it work. But now you are holding that thing that they did over their head. So it's like you are now on the upper hand. It's like that whole moral righteousness or something. So you're holding that over them. This is not going to work, because although you say, oh, yes, okay, I'm going to make it work, I'm forgiving them, but you haven't actually forgiven them because you're still bringing things up. You're still focused on that. You're still angry about it. So how do you expect things to work if you are still punishing them, even though you're saying you're not? So you're pretending like you're okay, but you're not okay. You got to work on that. Okay, it's either you let it go completely and you truly forgive, or you walk away. Okay, that's a very specific message for someone, but I feel like someone needs to hear that. Okay, because if you really want it to work, you want happiness, you cannot punish the other person. If you say that you have forgiven and you're willing to try and make it work, then don't torture yourself, because it's making you unhappy as well. Okay, here we have the Phoenix rising soon, transformation. And yes, you have changed after a deception. And so now you are you're very suspicious about a lot of things. You don't have trust. Okay, which is understandable, because if you have been lied to before, it's hard to trust. For some of you, this is a partner. Someone else here, this is a parent or even a friend. Okay. So you need to cross this obstacle yourself. You need to step over this obstacle, because you're putting yourself in this energy because of the issues that you have where you don't trust. So, hang on.
Can I have this?
Yes. Sorry, that's my son. So yes, because you have these trust issues. So what happens is you open up the path. You tell the universe that you have trust issues, and the universe is like, okay, let's confirm this reality for you, because you said that you cannot trust people will betray you, and so the universe will send more people to confirm this reality for you. The universe only confirms what you already believe. So that's why manifestation works. That's why affirmation works, because it confirms what you believe. If I truly believe that I am this, I am that, I am whatever, the universe will confirm it. It will create more situations for me to affirm what I already believe. So this is where you are messing up your own life, because you're trusting, it's like, I can't trust people, blah blah blah. And so then universe is sending more people. That's going to cause you to say, yes, you see, this is why I don't trust people, because it's terrible. So you need to have this awareness now. This reading is giving you this awareness that you need to change for everything else to change. Okay, you have set yourself, it's like you isolated yourself because you don't want to get hurt. So you thought to yourself, if I just don't if I don't go on and put myself out there, I can't get hurt. But then you're also losing out on love, because it's just around the corner. love, loyalty, support. Oh, I've got chills because it feels very beautiful. It feels very calming. Okay, so that's coming. You've just got to start to make different choices, and then you will see everything moving in a much more, more comfortable direction for you. Okay, more joyful. Your life becomes more joyful here. Okay, so there is some sort of celebration coming up. Okay, celebration here. Feel like you're spending money on something this week. You're spending on something. You're celebrating someone's birthday. For someone here, you might be celebrating a union, or someone's birthday, a father's birthday, a masculine, or this person's giving you money. But there's something surrounding, you spending and feeling good. It's a celebration, planning a celebration, renewing vows and things like that. Okay, you've been really strong. They're saying keep going. Okay, the universe has your back. Okay, universe has your back, and it's time for love to come back into your life. It's time for love to come back into your lives. You cannot be in that you cannot be alone forever, because it's not part of your destiny. You're not meant to be alone. Some people, yes, it's their destiny. They're meant to be by themselves, but not you. Okay, not you. Right, let's get some advice for you. Group 2, what do you need to know? Group 2, here we have seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action. You have unnecessary worry. An important achievement, self-discipline and willpower. And then we also have public recognition. Okay, where you are being seen here. And it's like, it's time for you to show up. For some of you, you've been hiding because feeling insecure about something, and then you've done all the work now, and they're telling you to show up as fully as yourself. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune here as well. Something's changing. It's a time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. Should you choose it? Okay, if you choose it, yes, fortune is on your side. One last card. I like this little deck that I have. Okay, so this one says wild card. You've got the best card in this whole deck. Okay, so this says wild card. With almost 100% certainty, you will be united with what you want or the person that you want. They have resolved a maternal conflict. They or you have resolved a maternal conflict. It could be illness, education, things like that. And that has been the reason for you not achieving it, or for them not coming up to you. An important meeting takes place where they will explain everything that has happened lately. I'm also hearing, this is a very specific message for someone. There's someone has been trying to show you that they don't really care about you, they're not attracted to you and they don't want you. But recently they have been dreaming about you, they've been thinking about you, they notice your energy change and they want to come back into your life. So the sign is that you will dream about them. You will dream about them. Listen to your dream, because they are thinking about you, so you are connected, and so you're dreaming about them. Okay, I'm going to stop here. Thank you for watching Group 2. I hope this helps this week. I will speak to you in the next video. Hi Group 3, welcome. I feel like I need to read you a message from the Moonology Oracle, the book. So, okay, that's a lot of cards. Hang on. Okay. So I feel like this is what it is, right? I'm going to put the others back. So this one says a new start is coming with the new moon. A new start is coming, and the answers that you need are coming as well. So something's coming. You need to stay calm. Okay, speak up, but stay calm. Pay attention to your words. Don't be superficial as well. And if anything comes up at this point, just laugh it out. Because it's like the new moon here is going to, the energy of it is going to just burn away anything that is not meant to be in your life, any negativity or any people, toxic energies, toxic situation, it's going to burn that away. Okay, so just to get a complete message from the book, so the new moon is on page 24. So there is a yes coming your way. This is one of the most auspicious cards in the deck. It's totally positive and suggests something new and exciting is developing. The situation you are asking about is blessed and you are on target to achieve your goals. The message from the universe is that you are starting all over again in some way, and that on a new or better course, or just feeling more positive about achieving your desired outcome. If you have been feeling stagnant, this card reminds you that life goes in cycles and you're moving into a new cycle now. This is the time to wipe the slate clean. If the situation you asked about has become toxic, either that will clear up now or something totally new and fresh is on its way. And then it says a new start is on its way. You will soon start to feel more hopeful about getting what you want. Your belief that your dreams can manifest is working well. Forget about the past. Okay, so this is, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. So truly a new start is coming, and a big yes, and a blessed yes as well. So that's beautiful. If you gave up hope on something, there's something that you really want and you don't know if it can happen. How is it going to happen? Perhaps you've got, messages like things are not going to happen for you here. It can only happen there. And you're like, I can't get there. I'm only here. Things will work out. Okay. What I'm hearing is destiny. Destiny. You're meant to do something, or you're meant to meet someone, and it's going to happen. If something is meant for you, it will happen for you. I'll give you a quick short story about my life, where I used to have a boutique, right? And so my friend calls me. She's a casting director. She works with models and movies, and she goes like, they're coming to film this movie here, and they're looking for some clothes for the main actress, blah blah blah. So I'm gonna bring the producer and stuff to your boutique, and maybe they might like something, give you some business as well. So I was like, yes, thank you, right? And I used to do like part-time modeling and small jobs here and there. And so this guy comes and he's like, can we do the casting in your boutique? And I'm like, yep. So I'm sitting there watching girls come, doing a casting in my boutique to, for the role of the supporting actress. And then the guy looks at me, the producer looks at me, the main actor looks at me, and they go like, can you act? And I'm like, yeah, I think I can. And then they just looked at me and go like, we want her as the main actress, as the lead actress. I got picked for the main role. Just like that. It was my destiny. It was meant for me. And so, I did not have to go put in my application and apply and struggle and then go there and pray, please, practice my lines and stuff, because that was meant for me. The way it happened, it just came to me. Everything just came. Because that is meant for me. So when something's meant for you, it will just come to you. Even if you think that it's no way, or someone says you're going to meet the love of your life in another country, and you're like, how am I going to get there? There's no way I'm going to get there. It will happen. Okay, something will happen that will just bring it all together. So it's this miracle, this magic, and there's just this moment of like, wow, truly this week is blessed. Okay, this is a truly blessed week for you. I feel like I should just stop here then go on, but let's see. Look, see, Jupiter. This is like pure blessings, okay? Abundance, blessings, good fortune, blocks are removed. You're going to feel good. You're going to feel sexy. There's this energy where you feel like you are in power. Okay, you're going to feel so good, like you are in, you feel like you're in power here. This will heal any issues that you have, also any insecurities that you have, or something that you've been carrying, conditioning, childhood conditioning. I see a clearing there. There's also a past life energy happening here. For some of you, it's the person that you're meeting is a past life connection, or it can just be, something that you were meant to have in a past life. It's coming to you now so you can fulfill it. Okay. So this is beautiful energy here again. Oh my gosh, look. You got the Grand Trine with blessings. You got Jupiter here as well. Like, this is just absolutely beautiful. I want this group. I want to be in your group. I'm in group 3. So, amazing things. Here, you are going to meet the right people. Okay, the people who can help you. Destiny. Just getting together with friends. Meeting up with a friend as well. Going for a drink with a friend. There's something that will come up here. You will get some ideas. You will get some ideas to do some work. Make sure that you don't sabotage what is coming. It's like this. So you might meet someone and think, let's do this work together, let's do this business together, and then you get really scared and worried about things. Then you might sabotage your, what's coming, because you think, I don't know how this is going to work. But I feel like things will work out for you. You'll be fine. Because what I feel like, all of this sometimes it talks about like deception in love or in business. But for you, I feel like this is an inner fear. I don't think that this is what's happening this week. This is the fear that you have, that you're going to be cheated, or it's not going to work out, or you can't see how it's going to work out. Maybe you meet someone and you really like this person, and then you find out they live overseas. And so you're thinking, this is not going to work. But you never know. You give it a chance, and all of a sudden they tell you that, I'm moving to where you are. I'm going to relocate to where you are. So I feel like give the situation a chance, because you can't see where it's going. Okay, you're coming out of a karmic cycle here, coming out of stuckness, even with your body, the way that you've been feeling really low. You're coming out of all that. There's a lot of trust issues that you need to work on. Okay, so you're going to be okay. Things are going to move so quickly, right? So quickly, and all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, what do I want? Do I want this? Do I want that? You're going to have options, and you're going to have to choose. Okay? And you're going to feel a sense of security coming. You're going to feel calm, security. And this will also help heal if you have any issues in your body, any sickness in your body. This new energy will help clear that, will heal that. Okay, so you're gonna be okay here. Get sunlight, make some adjustments, let go of that overthinking, because this energy where you're overthinking things, a lot of like fear, worry, scared of things. Okay, so mental conflict, yes, because you're going to have to choose. You're like, I don't know what to do, and then you try to withdraw from the world. It's like, that's all right, bye-bye, I just don't want to. They're saying, stop, don't do that. Okay, you're getting like a lot of messages, this is destiny here. The universe is kind of just working in your favor. This is the time where prosperity begins, and this is not you doing it by yourself. Someone is going to help you with this. It's like the movie. It was just me. It's not me alone. It's like they came and they offered things and everything worked out. Like I had a friend it's like it's all it's all joined, it's all planned earlier. This person will do this, and then they will invite you here, and then this will happen here. That's kind of how it's going to work this week for you. So trust, if someone says, when did you come here, don't withdraw. Go out there, put yourself out there. It's important. Okay, this is here building a new foundation. Okay, you're building a tower here, and this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning, and we've got universe, destiny. Okay, back of the deck here, you're finally coming out of heartache. You're digging yourself out of that, being out of isolation. Things are finally coming into a balance again. New awareness, new choices. Okay, you're removing the mask, so that you can finally transform your love life, transform your life, where you feel like there's support coming in. Truly, whatever that you're doing, it's something I'm hearing, it's going to be with someone else. Okay, it will not happen while you are by yourself. It will happen when you are with someone else. Okay, do we have any other messages? Anything else that Group 3 needs to know? What else Group 3 needs to know? We've got the moon here. wishing upon a moon. Okay, something's ending, and a happy home. You're building a new home. Okay, you're building a new home here. You're moving away from something. You're moving away from any stagnancy, and you need to let go of this energy where you are so worried that you're going to get stabbed in the back. Okay, you're still sitting in the energy. It's like, I don't know, and you're so worried, you're so scared. But they're saying you've got the magic to the universe is working for you. So you got to trust this energy. Right now, it's like they're showing there's just 2 pillars that is set up. Okay, and very soon you're going to have 4 pillars, which means your house will be complete. Okay, you're going to be all right. Things are going to happen so quickly. We have the Death and the Tower here, so something's falling away, and this feels like it's a positive thing that's falling away. Your old life, that's changing. It's like you're just getting picked up and thrown into the energy of like being seen, and because you have been in a silent energy, all of a sudden you're thrown into the big ocean where everyone can see you. It's scary. It's like all of a sudden you're put in this position where they're breaking the cage of your heart, and now you're exposed. So this is energy of feeling exposed, feeling very vulnerable. That's kind of where you are. Okay, but you've been carrying the burden of everything all by yourself, and the universe says, no more. You're constantly doing everything by yourself and falling sick, and you're not letting people come into your life because deep down inside you fear getting backstabbed, because people backstab you a lot. But that was just a karmic journey, and you're done with that phase of your life. Okay, this is a brand new chapter. So here we have, you are protected from negative forces beyond your control. You've got a new home, new attitude. Okay, changes in your home life. Someone might be coming in, new person coming in, a pet, or for some of you, you're moving to a new house, or you're getting messages about your home. You're going to be doing some renovation, building a house or something like that. Okay, whatever that you're doing, they're saying, take that risk. Okay, you're going to be fine. You're worried about finance, so it might be a little bit slow, but then you're climbing up the ladder. So once you reach up, you're going to be fine. Okay? There's money, property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. Eventually, that's how the money, a big amount, will come in. This is something you're winning. You're winning something. Okay? It's a big amount. Like, again, you get an offer of some sort. You start a business, something like that. And it works out. Okay, it's like for me with the movie, I was like, I have no idea how it's going to be. I need to travel overseas. I need to go to their country. They were shooting overseas, and I'm like, okay, I don't speak the language, which means I've got to learn the language. I've got to memorize the script in a different language that I don't speak. So it was a lot of things, where I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not sure. It feels like it's really stressful. I had to really go invest in myself. I was like, okay, I've got 1 month before the shooting and all that starts. So I've got to, get myself in shape. I've got to practice. So I had to invest in certain things, traveling. I had to get all the things ready. So there was a bit of like I had to spend and, put myself out there. But eventually, it came through like a big amount of money. I got a huge amount from that movie. So that's kind of what I see here. Like going out, you need to spend. So, and you might think that, can't be like spending all this. But then the universe opens you up to this energy where you meet people that's going to help you and support you. Okay, one last card here for the blessings coming your way. So the blessings coming to group 3. We have a blessing of fire. So fire signs. The fire is also usually like your past being burnt away. Fire is also your root chakra feeling safe, and also your sacral, the fire coming up again. You're feeling good, you're feeling sexy, you're feeling seductive, okay? You're getting that fire back, that spark. Like all of a sudden it's like, oh my gosh, I'm getting this attention and things like that, and you're feeling good. This is a really feel good week for you. And with number 3 as well, it's, it's meant for you, past life and, body, mind, soul. It's all linked. You might be attracted to a certain flower this week. Bring the flowers into your home. Work with flowers, shells as well. These are all very symbolic things. So you might see like seashells, flowers, coins, like a coin scarf and things like that. There's just some sort of message there linked to these things. Okay, like these things will pop up for you and you will know like, okay, that's confirmation. The universe is working in my favor. Things, everyone's kind of just collaborating here to make this happen for me. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. Thank you for watching group 3. I hope this helps. I'll speak to you in the next video.